Bonjour, ciao.
Good morning, hello. It is show day. We're finally here. The 5+ months of preparation and hard work and discipline and ignoring every single thing that your brain and body is telling you to do in terms of eating. It's here. It's 10 to 7. I'm currently sat waiting to get my tan done. My top-up tan. Very strange, I went to a tanning salon yesterday to get a spray tan. I didn't think it'd done anything, and I woke up this morning and darker than I was when I went to bed. But here is this morning's check-in pictures that I took. Quite really surprised with how full I'm looking actually this morning. Expecting to be a bit drier, but I've sent these on to my coach. He's got a better eye for these things obviously than I do, and he will let me know what the plan is in terms of any tweaks to my food before I eat today. But it's great, again, as I mentioned on the last one, to go into a show and be having carbs and stuff, and having carbs increased daily and still looking dry and lean and all that sort of stuff. So really good. But yeah, looking forward to today and buzzing for today. I actually managed to get a bit of sleep last night, which is rare for me on a show day. The last show I didn't get 1 week of sleep, and I was trying to make myself fall asleep by listening to podcasts. I listened to, must have been about 6 or 7 podcasts, short ones obviously, and I think I dozed off eventually listening to 83 Weeks, Eric Bischoff's podcast. But you know, I had a decent night's sleep last night and feeling pretty good this morning. So let's go. Meal 1 on show day. This is 100 mils of egg whites, 2 whole eggs and some spinach, and 100 grams of cream of rice. And this is my number. I was looking at for number 87, but it wasn't to be. Here's some posing before we head onto the stage. This is the final look and my best look ever, I think. Really, really happy with this, with the tan on and looking dry, lean, full still. Yeah, really, really happy with this look. Hi. Hello, it's a few days post-show and I just thought I'd let everything settle before I give some feedback on how I felt on the show and what the plans are going forward. I came 4th, which I was disappointed with. I felt I should have at least been top 3, and I've not seen any footage from PCA or any images or had any feedback from them yet to know the reasoning behind that, so I'm just plugging on until I get that. But the look I brought was my best ever look, and I do feel like I could have done better. But anyhow, I got an invite to the British Championships, which is great. At the moment I'm considering doing that because I don't want to end what is my last bodybuilding season on a low note. I want to end it on a high and do myself justice, but there's a few things I need to consider before I decide to do that show. I've got a few events coming up that I want to be able to enjoy with my wife and be present and not be thinking about prep while I'm doing that. So I'm going to Ibiza, obviously, at the end of the month, holiday. It'll be nice. And then I have my first year anniversary with the wife. We're going for a nice expensive dinner, which I want to enjoy. And going to Dubai in the beginning of September for my wife's 30th birthday, which would fall around, I think, 6 weeks out from the show. So knowing myself, I don't think I'd mess it up, but it's something that I need to consider, and I would need to consider with my coach as well if we're going to do that. So there's that. Immediate after plan after the show will be a day of eating, which I'm going to show you now. I don't think I went too crazy, but I just ate things that I'd been wanting to eat, a reasonable amounts, and not trying to see how much I could eat in a day, because that's just stupid. And with the caveat that I must hit my daily steps target, which was set at, has been reduced, well, actually increased, but increased to 12,000 steps. I need to hit that. I want to get into very light, like 60% volume and 60% load gym sessions, just to push the food around, help with digestion, pushing blood around the body, that sort of thing. And just enjoy the day. Luckily I got a day off work because it's an Irish bank holiday. Job has an office in Ireland and in the UK, so we both share the national bank holidays, which is great. So I've got the day off, and just to enjoy, relax, eat, and not even return to homeostasis, because it isn't homeostasis for me, but just to let my hair down for the day. Right, post-workout, and this is a whole box of cereal. A whole box of Cocoa Pebbles, my favourite cereal, with 60 grams of whey protein. Well, that got smashed in minutes, and I'm still hungry. So I'm going to give it a few minutes to see if that's actual hunger, and then I might grab something else. Yeah, still hungry, so I'm just going to have a couple of these and then head out to get some steps to let it all digest and do a food shop. Right, it's about an hour and a half later and I'm hungry again, so just made a quick little snack. 200 grams of smoked salmon, 3 bagels with a little bit of pink salt, and this is burger sauce. Don't know why. Right, it's been a couple of hours, about 2.5 hours since I last ate, and I'm hungry again, so got here 4 reduced fat sausages, 4 eggs, 4 hash browns, and 3 slices of toast. 2 cookies.
Go straight, Madam Carl. Underneath me go for y'all, make she feel like it's something where she have a no PR. She say, all is here, window and wall. What when they love in here, bring cut and star, but she love it anyway. She love it when he plays up the fire in her heart. She say, it's sweet to the belly, squeeze up the breast like jelly. No jelly.
Post-workout meal is 150 grams of cereal, 40 grams of whey protein.
A week is a fucking month, and it's a long, long time.
Strictly, but also have some flexibility built in. And so, what that looks like, at least how I program it, in a general sense.
That was the day of eating. Had a lot of fun. Ticked a lot of boxes. Ate a lot of things that I had craved and wanted to eat. Got all that out of my system, and now back to plan. And this here, right here, is my first set of check-in pictures following the show, following the Eatin. I look great, look full. Clearly I've put on a bit of glycogen, refilled the muscle up and stuff, but yeah, I think I look pretty good. So there you go. So I'm raring to go now to press on, enjoy this, I guess, maintenance phase until my holiday, into Ibiza, and then take it from there. See how the look is when I get back from Ibiza and how I'm feeling about doing the British Championships. Thanks for watching. Keep eating, keep cheating. Right, hello. We thought we were done. However, I received, not long after editing and finishing this video, my feedback and my images round about in the space of 20 minutes from PCA. So I'll just talk you through it. I'm obviously really happy with the look. Still a bit disappointed with the placing. Looking at the pictures and even reading the feedback, I still feel I should have been placed a bit higher, maybe even top 2. But hey ho, because it's a bit difficult for me to recall exactly what was said in the feedback, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you now the images that I got from the show, and I'm going to voice over on top of it what the feedback was. So enjoy. You possess some great attributes, including good stage presentation and posing with room for a little improvement, excellent conditioning showcasing your physique well, an extremely high level of muscular development, physique strengths, quad sweep, abdominals. We would appreciate seeing improvements in glute and hamstring development, overall body posture to ensure you're displaying the specific muscle correctly. In conclusion, well done for stepping on our PCA stage today, and with the improvements you mentioned, things can only get better. I actually really like the size and look I have at the moment. It's perfect for wrestling. But yeah, going to maintain that, and then look to start prep probably end of July, maybe early August, and allowing myself to also have and enjoy the events I've got coming up. So Ibiza, my wedding anniversary, Dubai, and yeah, heading to prep for the British Finals. So British Finals, PCA, Masters 40+ class. We coming for you.